Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 13 of the Next Generation of Superstars podcast. We are very fortunate to have Emani Bailey, who is running back at TCU, and he's originally from Denton, Texas. So thank you for being on the show today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit how you got started playing football. If you started when you were young and how you really found the love for the game.
I started very young, at the age of 5 to 6 years old. And it's kind of just been within my family. I had, cousins that played in the NFL, Jarvis Moss and Mark Thomas, people like that. And it kind of just it came to me and my family, like my little brother, it came to us to an extent. And we were able just to pursue it in a different way. And little do you know, it became serious to us. And at such a young age, I told myself, this is what I want to do when I grow up. And I just been, staying on the same path ever since.
That's incredible. And you said that you also had cousins that played in the NFL. Were they good mentors, or have they been good mentors to you? And especially the rest of your family and friends, and kind of giving you that support as you were growing up and really learning more about the sport.
Oh yeah, to this day, I still talk to them to this day. They just telling me I'm on the right path right now and just keep doing what I'm doing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what about your teammates? Even being at TCU, how have you kind of seen your teammates really helping you in your game and really, sharpening your craft?
Just going out and competing with them every day. It's college football in practice is a game day every day.
Yep.
Not a day when we're not working, and we iron sharpens iron every day with each other. And I'm able to learn from them, they learn from me, and it helps either or get better.
Yeah. And how does that routine look like, especially as you just wrapped up your season, but what does it look like in season? I'm sure there's a very, strict schedule and everything you have to get done. What does that schedule look like being a student athlete at TCU?
uh at TCU, basically, everything is done in the morning. We kind of, getting up, getting that jump start, getting the nutrition right, getting your energy levels right, getting your workout in right, basically keeping the same schedule throughout every day, starting at 6 a.m. and ending your day at 5 p.m., maybe
Right.
6 p.m. And kind of just stand on that on a consistent base. It helps you get better. And TCU, our strength and conditioning staff, they focus more on the nutrition levels and how we build our bodies and take care of our bodies every day. And when we do that throughout the season, throughout our winter workouts and our spring workouts going into spring ball, it helps us build and build and build. That way we're getting stronger and faster, and are able to continue to go win.
Yep. It's awesome. And to be able to see that you have so much of that focus to really, take care of your mind and body. And what about with more like the mental aspects, what do you guys do to prepare, for even going into practice or going into games? What has helped you guys as a team the most in that mental preparation?
Mental wise, this is one thing I love. The strength consistent staff does with us. They have all of us lined up in lines, and we all take 3 deep breaths just to kind of get our emotional, mental in control, and kind of put us in a phase to where we're locked into one point and we're relaxed and calm about it.
It's terrific. And to be able to see that your guys' strength and conditioning staff cares about that, right? It's such a big component. You see with it in sports today and everything with just, mental awareness, to be able to have that focus just as much as you have the focus on the physical and the strength conditioning. It's important. It's a critical aspect. And what you've been able to experience just recently, even though it didn't turn out the way you wanted in the championship game, but not many college athletes are able to get to that, to that game, to the championship game that you guys had. What was that experience like, just to be there inside that atmosphere, and to be able to witness and also just experience all of that? Can you talk a little bit about that experience?
Yeah. Being there, the whole arrival, the preparation for it, it's definitely a different feeling. Because you're especially on Monday night, you were basically Monday Night Football. We're that showcase that everybody wants to see,
Right.
and getting there and seeing everything, learning everything, getting into that atmosphere, is it puts you in a high adrenaline mode. I know whenever I got to the stadium, the first arrival, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I do. This is what I love,
Yep.
and basically just can't wait to get here and play. Although we didn't get the outcome that we did, not a lot of people get to say we made it to the national championship.
Right.
And I was very proud of that, that we made it to the national championship and, got to play a team that I seen growing up, you know what I'm saying? And, kind of just being out there, it was definitely a heartfelt feeling for me. Cause this is a dream come true, that you've been praying for as a little kid. And it was amazing to see it.
It's an incredible experience. And to be able to have that as an accomplishment, it's such a special feeling, just like you had described. And what is, after the outcome you didn't get that outcome that you wanted, what are the next steps as you go into spring ball? Is there anything that you guys have taken away as skills or lessons learned in that game that you'll go and take forward to next season?
Yeah, definitely. Just taking it one day at a time again, and basically learning from that game. Still, what could we have done better? What kind of preparations we could have done better, and basically anything that's going to make us better, and so we can get the outcome that we deserve, and just kind of following what we do as a team and go fight as one as a team, and we know we could do it. We just got to go, prepare the right way and you know uh, get the outcome that we deserve.
Definitely. No, it's truly a special thing to be able to accomplish. I'm sure a lot of your community, most of your community back home was watching. And how do you kind of see yourself as an icon and a role model to your community, and especially the youth, right? I'm sure there's a lot of youth that looks up to you being a running back for TCU. Do you have any plans, or is there anything particular that you've done that's plays into your mission of really giving back to the community back home, or just really helping out the youth that looks up to you?
Yeah, basically giving inspiration to keep fighting every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm doing is not easy, and what I'm preaching to the youth that's in my position that I was at one point. I'm preaching to them. Keep pushing, keep learning, and eventually you'll get there. That's what
Right.
my mom used to tell me growing up. And now I'm just preaching that and bringing it, passing along to them. And then to the community, I'm kind of just, letting them know that every day it's hard, but it's it's going to get there. And I want y'all to see me help y'all get there. You know what I'm saying? Seeing me fight every day and kind of just, being interactive with them and, giving back to the best of my ability that I can to, bring my community strong so I can be a strong icon for them.
Yeah, and that's truly special to be able to have that voice to them, right? And they look up to you and can see that you can be that mentor that you've had other mentors help you out with. You can really pass down and give that helping hand, and transitioning a little bit more into your career. Where do you see yourself, to take it to the next level, going to the NFL or any of the other leagues? What is your plan as an athlete and kind of vision that you have that you want to really build around your career?
Kind of just sticking to the same script. I'm always gonna keep being the same person that I've always been since day one, and kind of just having that mindset to never settle for less and keep building and getting better from it. Getting better, being a better icon for anybody that needs it, being a better mentor, being a better brother, better son, better husband. Things to improve on that.
Yep. Yeah, but has there been any coaches, whether it's been right now at TCU or even in high school, that have played a big role in really shaping you the person you are today, as well as the career that you're on? Has there been anybody in particular that's really helped give you that, those skills and mindset that you have today?
Not so much as my high school coach or college coach now, more so my little league coach that kind of got me to this point that pretty much taught me everything, which is my grandfather, Malcolm Robinson. He was my first coach ever, and he put the ball in my hand. He showed me how to be a running back. He taught me, everything to what it what it means to be a running back. What's the the eye of the means of the running back, how to feel to be a better running back, things like that. And eventually it just took over a storm and I was able to compete at the highest levels. I was playing, 8, 9 years old, playing with 12 and 13-year-olds. And I was able to get my game better from that. And, he basically taught me everything I know.
That's awesome. And to be able to have that wisdom, from your grandfather that's passed down to you, and then you'll be able to, share that with the youth and everybody else. And it helps you perfect your craft every day. I know you work hard and you have to put in a lot of time and effort, and that's really going to pay off, as you've seen so far in your career. There's been a big moment that we want to address that's happened within all of sports, that's happened a year and a half ago in the summer of 2021 with the NIL being legitimized. That was such a big moment, for, high school and collegiate sports. What were your initial thoughts when you saw that you could actually capitalize and monetize your brand, and actually go and find brand deals and sponsorships for your NIL?
I was actually very excited. I was ready to, get it popping early because, we're into a point where college D1 athletes are getting paid, and that's in my book, that's a blessing, because we're basically working to get to the next level. And college sports is, it's big in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's big in the media and it's big outside of places. It's just, it's a very good feeling. It's a blessing to have it now, and because they didn't have that, back in the day, and now in this moment in time, is doing as well. We're able to take care of our families a little bit more, and it's
Right.
been a blessing.
And it allows you to really build more of your brand, right? You already have a brand being an athlete at Texas Christian, but now you can actually, take that to a whole new level where you can represent, different companies and people that are looking to utilize your skills and your brand that can help them and help you grow, right? And I think that's so special, that you're able to do that. And it really allows you to give back on a whole nother level. And seeing what we're doing and helping you with over at Burst, what were your initial thoughts when you saw you were entering the Web3 sports industry and how it has that futuristic feel to it, but it also allows you to be more involved in the tech space and what's happening in the sports world, and giving you that competitive advantage? What were your initial thoughts, in Burst helping you out in that aspect?
Uh, my thought was just like, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to, get my name, image, and likeness out there. It's basically another way to be an inspiration. And I'm just proud to be able to put it out there like that, and build from it to show a good outcome that I can give for other people.
100%. 100%. And switching a little bit gears, outside of football, what have been some of your hobbies or interests or just passions that you love to do, in your free time when you have free time on your hands?
Whenever I'm just in my free time, I like to, spend time with my loved ones. I like to just go out, play basketball with all my brothers, friends or whatnot. And, and just kind of just chill, relax, kind of just recover from, football, get away from it and start fresh.
Yep. Yeah, it was all great things. Really, just take your mind off everything and really be in the present. And now that it's a new year in 2023, what are some of your goals, if you don't mind sharing, that you really want to attack this year, and really go for, if you have any goals that you've created for yourself?
Um, I always plan to do better than the next. I plan to have a better season with the team. I plan to have a better outcome with the team. Hopefully, if we get back to the national championship, playing we win it this time to have, you know, the outcome we deserve, and kind of just going out for going to get any award I can. You know, I'm setting a standard for myself and a goal for myself to go get that.
That's awesome. And we're here backing you the whole way, and to be able to see that you have that perseverance to not give up. I think that, you know, a lot of the youth and your fans can really take that away, you know, that from you, that you can see that you have that perseverance and dominance, and you want to go and attack it and get what you want. It's a huge life lesson. Has there been any skills that you've learned, whether it's been leadership or communication, anything in particular that's really helped you, that you've learned recently from whether playing football or outside of football?
Really all of the above. You know, it's never not too much you can't learn. It's just based off the fact of how you gonna keep getting better from it, whether it was, you know, skill, learning how to be coachable from one another, being a leader, you know, kind of just developing into a mindset of getting better every day. And once that happens, you know, it'll be there.
Yep. And that positive mindset is so critical, right? And I think that's what a lot of people that look up to you, they take that away, that they see that you have that positive mindset, and they're able to really utilize that to their benefit as well. We talked a lot bit about the youth, and how you've impacted the community. We'll wrap it up here. We'll leave your audience with 3 lessons. What are 3 lessons that, you know, you would pass down to your fans and the people watching this that have really helped you in your career, that you would give back and tell them to utilize?
I would say work hard, be disciplined, be positive. And all those
Awesome.
things will lead you into being successful, to keep striving and be better.
All great things. And just to recap that, you said work hard, be disciplined, and be positive. And I think the combination of all 3 of those is really, it's something that's very long lasting, right? If you can share all 3 of those traits, and practice those every single day, it's really going to, you know, have a tremendous impact. So Emani Bailey here, running back at Texas Christian University. We appreciate you for being on the show, and go follow him on social media and look out for everything he's going to accomplish in this year of 2023. Thanks for being on the show.
No problem.